Grant Denyer now.
It's Grant Denyer.
The gold logie this year. Oh my God, it's Grant Denyer.
And our mum, Shezzy Denyer. She's really crazy.
It's all true.
It's All True, the podcast with Grant and Shezzy Denyer.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to the It's All True podcast, Quickie. I'm your host, George Sargent. On my left and right on the other screen, we have Grant and Shezzy Denyer. Hello, guys.
Hi.
That was nice.
That was nice.
It was warm. Your voice is like a doona. Just wraps around you and just makes you feel safe.
I thought you were going to say a doodle.
No.
Oh.
Yeah. And sometimes, like, doonas can feel a bit sweaty and can feel a bit congested and a bit too
Don't know how many
tight.
people are in your bed, brother, but it sounds fun.
Yeah, it does, actually. It's not that as fun as I just made it out to be. Anyway, today's Quickie. Least favourite body part versus favourite body part.
Good
I'm
topic.
gonna start
Is it?
with mine.
Yep.
My favourite is my hair. I think my hair is a great attribute to me.
Have you always felt that your hair is a great attribute? Have you always loved your hair?
I've always put a lot of care into it.
Right. What about the hair on your face?
I dislike my moustache.
Then why do you have
Yeah,
it?
why do you still have it?
I'm working on it. I think one day it'll be a good thing.
You're working for an end goal of some sort?
Righto. Do you brush it and do you like cleanse it and comb it?
I sure do.
Right.
Yeah. I put a lot of effort into it, and it's like a 10-year plan, I think, this
What?
moustache.
You're going to
If it's
regret
not
that.
good-
Good plan. What do
Yeah,
you-
that's a long
Bloody
time.
hell. You look like Forrest Gump running across the country.
Yeah, if it's not looking like that by my late 20s, I think I'm going to shave it off. So it's just a bit of a process, and I'm willing to wait for a great result. So that's mine. I love my head of hair and, working on the facial stuff.
So what's your least favourite body part then?
The moustache.
All right. Okay.
Both hair related.
Yeah, like good hair on one bit, bad hair on the other. That's me.
Okay. You're looking at me, so you want me to go next, do you? My most favourite body part would have to be my brain. Oh.
Did you say most favorite?
Yeah, my most favourite is my brain. Why is that funny?
I don't know. I just never expected you to say that.
No, I know.
For whatever reason.
I don't actually know where that came from. I think someone just channeled it into me.
Your brain, maybe?
And my least favourite body part would have to be the varicose veins on my leg. And on that, I have a little story. So when I was very young, I remember playing basketball and I would often fall and land on my right side. Okay, so it was kind of like I'd be dribbling and then someone would come up and we'd have a tussle and I'd fall.
For someone who played basketball for 6 months, you got a lot of basketball stories.
For 6 months. And so I would always fall and I would always bruise one side of my leg. And I remember somebody saying to me, you shouldn't do that because one day you'll regret that. You'll end up with really bad veins, because I used to fall on that side a lot. And you know what? I don't know who that person was, but they were so correct, because all down my right side I have big veins, don't I? Varicose veins. And even though most people don't really notice it,
They're not that pronounced.
I don't like seeing them. I feel like I don't know, they're just
I like getting out of a
yuck.
Matchbox car and then using her veins like a highway, and I just drive around there like a streetscape.
Yeah, that must make Shezzy feel really good too.
Yeah, it does. It does. No, I don't know. I don't love that. And yet I see them on other people and I don't really judge it. But they definitely were much more prominent when I had Sunday and when I was really heavily pregnant. So
Your body's moving a lot of blood around itself, and you're having to manufacture a lot of blood because you're carrying two souls.
Yeah, but I just don't feel like they should be that prominent at 43, but they are. So that's probably my least favourite body part.
Can you get varicose veins removed? Did I hear you can actually get like some kind of surgery for that?
Yeah, you can, but it seems quite invasive. I think they cut you up near the groin and then they connect onto that vein and they pluck it out.
Do they pluck it out or they flush it out or they change the colour of them or something?
Or they can inject saline into it, depends on where it is, and then that makes it shut down and it finds a deeper vein. But I don't know. Then you have to wear bandages on your legs and then
Speaking of veins, sorry, do you know the reason that they put the wedding ring and engagement ring on this finger?
because the vein goes to your heart?
Did I learn that from you guys?
Probably.
No, I
Maybe
don't
I
know.
did.
but
Anyway,
Yeah, I was only thinking about that the other day, and there's a reason why.
You're not wearing your wedding ring?
No, because gold is a conductor of energy. So it's that's why gold is supposed to be. And mine was titanium.
So that's the problem.
And I'm thinking about going back to gold because gold is supposed to be around that ring for that same reason. It's energizing for that vein that goes back to your heart.
no way.
Yeah, so it's supposed to be a nice conductor
So
of
what-
positive energy.
Do you feel that because you're wearing titanium that you have a cold heart?
No, I took my ring off so everyone else could think I'm single. I'm joking.
Oh my God.
No, I took my ring off because I broke this finger.
Yeah, I
and
know.
I'm
It
struggling
doesn't
to get
fit
it over
properly.
the knuckle, and I'm getting scared I'll never be able to get it off the knuckle because I don't know if you can cut the titanium or not easily, and I don't want it to be on my finger or for them trying to figure it out.
Did you break your finger recently?
No, I
No.
did it a few years ago.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I got a slightly more swollen knuckle there, so
But
I
would
can only
you have-
just get it off. And now I'm like, if I can't get it off, I actually start to panic. Gives me a little bit of anxiety, and I get a little panic attack.
Really? I did not know that.
Hmm.
Would you chop your finger off for me?
Wow.
I don't know in
Which
what
finger?
circumstance that would be necessary, but
to save our lives, like we were trapped under a boulder and by my
Yeah.
finger, and I had to cut it off to get us out there so we could survive.
yeah.
I feel like the finger would have already been cut off if it's under a boulder.
Good point.
Yeah, I cut my finger off. I don't know. Did you see that movie? I never saw it. Was it 127 Hours? Was that what it was called?
No, I haven't
Yeah,
seen
it's-
it.
Old mate
A bit
was
like that.
free climbing in the middle of nowhere by himself, and he was stuck by his arm. It was a true story, and he had to saw his own arm off with like a pocket knife. He had to cut it off
You know-
slowly through the bone and everything.
I have tried to cut like a
I don't know how he did.
chicken. Oh, that just gave me a shiver. I've tried to cut a chicken
Imagine
through
what
a
it gave
bone
him.
and it's like, oh God, with a proper kitchen knife.
Yeah, cutting through chicken bones. Yeah, I remember when I was experimenting with my my special hot wings. I found that a little confronting as well.
Yeah, it's not nice, and you have to do the. So, what's your favourite body part? It's obviously not your finger that you.
It's hard to sacrifice to save
Yeah.
your life. I don't really have a favourite body part. I don't like my feet. Yeah, I got hobbit-like feet. Very small toes.
Hobbit feet. You just don't like any feet.
Yeah, but I also don't like mine.
Do you wish your toes were longer?
I don't have an issue with it, but people think my toes look funny.
Well, who says that your toes look funny? That's
I've had
mean.
a few people say it.
What? Well, they're
The toe
probably
community.
projecting.
Right.
How many times do you go
Ash
around?
London, she said it about my toes.
Well, what do her toes look like?
I don't know. Didn't see
Is
hers.
she a toe expert?
Yeah.
We had to take pictures of our feet for some reason, and yeah.
I just always wonder, like, I wouldn't ever look at someone. I just don't think I'm that judgy. I would never, like, if I was sitting with somebody, be like, oh my God, your hair is terrible.
I'm not like that either.
I wouldn't be like, gee, you've got short fingers, or yuck, your skin. Like, yeah, I don't even know what would compel you to.
What about elbow skin? Where are you
be
at with
like
elbow
that.
skin? How do you feel about elbow skin and the fact that it looks like scrotum skin?
Oh, well, what's your elbow look like? Mine doesn't look like a scrotum.
Put it between your legs.
What?
Yeah, it does look like a
How
scrotum.
what? How can you put your elbow between your legs?
Well,
That's impossible.
It's actually called your weenus.
is it
what?
really?
That part of your body that we're touching right now is called the weenus.
I didn't know that.
The weenus. Did you just make that up?
No. It's a
Weren't
true
they a
story.
band in the
It's all
90s?
true.
The the weenus. What? No.
Yep.
I don't know any scrotum that looks like my elbow. Like, that's, a fake tan mark there.
That just looks like
and-
shaved scrotum skin.
And a very, very hard ball.
But you don't have a favourite body part?
Oh, really? No.
Well, I like your hair.
Thanks, brother. Appreciate that.
You're a big hair person, aren't you, George?
Yeah. Is that weird?
No, I just was not expecting that from you. I don't know why. Nobody else said their brain, so I win.
It's not a
What's
competition.
what's your favourite body part of Grant, Shezzy?
Oh, probably his brain. Maybe that's where it came from. Not his vague look right now. That's he looks like he could.
Contemplating the information that I've just been presented.
Yeah, I think Grant's very intelligent and very sexy. But his favourite body part, I don't know. He's got a nice butt.
Smile
don't have
too.
a
Good
butt.
smile.
I have no
He's got a lovely smile. Yeah.
Those eyes light up.
Oh, he's got nice eyes. Yeah. It's when
Why is George saying everything that's nice about me and
I don't know.
you're just agreeing with him? You're
I'm
not
just
coming up with them on your own.
Well, because
He just said 4.
you're supposed to name your own body part. I didn't realise it was pick like something on one of your other co-hosts and say what you like about
I don't
them.
look at anything I've got and go, that is hot, that thing there.
I don't think anybody ever looks at themselves and goes, "Oh, that is hot." I never look at
I'm just
myself and
thankful
go,
that my entire body works. I'm just grateful that I have one that functions.
Yeah.
That I can bend down and pick things up, and I can ride a motorbike, or I can climb a wall or jump on the trampoline with my kids. I'm just pretty thankful that all of that still functions.
"How is your shoulder?"
I fell off my mountain bike the other day, and I do have hypermobile shoulders, so they can pop out a little bit. So I had what they call a sublux the other day.
Thank you for coming to the podcast record today. I know that it can, affect your voice.
Thank you.
It's because he's when he was unpacking the dishwasher the other day, I said to him, "Are you injured?" And he, no, it doesn't hurt that much. When he was trying to pull out the cups, weren't you?
All right, you dislocate your shoulder and then clean up the house and see how easy it is.
No.
I vacuumed the entire house and did
With
all the
one
dishes
arm.
with one arm,
Whoa.
refusing to admit that I was in a lot of pain.
Yeah.
But I pushed on. 'Cause,
Yeah.
it's the kind of man that I am.
Yeah. Total legend.
Total legend.
See you next week, Total Legends.
Legends?
All of you.
It's All True, the podcast with Grant and Shezzy Denya.
Bye,